Girardi Sisters, for My Sister Can't Cook, El Rancho, Salt, Enzo's, The World, Rika's Kitchen. Today, again, Cheryl's going to try to boss us around. Rika's going to throw a little bit in, and I'm just going to liven up the show with my personality and loveliness.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's a winner.
Yeah. So
What's all that?
That's all of our making.
Cheryl
for the
was trying to
secret
block
sauce.
me. She's
my
trying to block me.
I
People
know.
are gonna be like, look at all that. I'm not making that. Where's the?
It's called clean out the cupboards.
Yes.
That's what it's called.
Give me the A1. No.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm gonna start first. I'm making.
Who are you?
Caffeine.
Hey, fix your apron, your little cattywampus. Thank you.
I'm gonna make coconut creme brulee,
Ah.
and we're gonna use coconut milk. And
Well, matching the hat. Coconut.
I'm looking for two sisters. If anybody,
Wants to put in a resume?
Yeah.
She'd like hot ones at this time.
So I'm gonna start over on the stove. The recipe is really simple. So usually when you make creme brulee, it's all about the egg yolks,
Right.
and you discard or freeze, the egg whites. But I decided that was just way too much work, and
Too wasteful.
It's very wasteful. So I've managed to just figure it out that I use whatever 1 cup of cream to 1 egg. So it's 1 egg to 1 cup of liquid ratio when I make creme brulee. And it works out really well.
I'm lost.
It's okay, Cheryl.
I'll have a little
do what Rika
diagram
says.
for
Yeah.
you. So to start with,
One.
I don't make sweets,
what?
so we don't have to worry about it. So you have on the stove
so I'm gonna
a
put
half
on
a gallon of half and half sitting on
Yeah.
the stove, because
So,
that's always smart.
coconut milk. You can
So
buy.
you're not getting like the coconut milk in the carton. You're getting the cream styled.
Yeah, in the can. It comes in the can, not in the carton. Not coconut powder. Not coconut.
Not coconut water that you use for a hangover.
Yeah.
Coconut.
Yeah,
Oh,
not coconut water. Yeah, I heard that about
Coconut milk.
water. Yeah, we're actually doing.
Why didn't you
coconut
guys tell me I'm sticking out my brassiere and my slip? Hello.
Wow.
TV
wow.
land.
So this isn't quite 2 cups. So what I'll do is I'll finish the cream to make 2 cups, and then I'll add another cup. And what I'll do is I'll put this on the stove, and I'll add a 3/4 cup of sugar. And all I'm doing is heating the milk until the side of the pan is warm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add my eggs.
So you're not going to see any bubbles around the rim or
No,
anything.
no.
Just
you
like a
don't-
little film. We
Yeah.
go like this.
Actually,
with the pan.
just touch the side of the pan, and when
And
it's
when you say,
warm,
"Ah,
then you're done. I don't know what that
take it off,
temperature
it's
is. I know there's some special word for it.
Remember,
but-
you guys, the reason you watch this show is because the cooking skills are so technical.
Yes, very technical. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do over here.
Okay, would that be on the stove that you're doing that?
I don't know if you noticed if the camera guys got a shot. Rika has a new stove. It works. So you put the temperature, it's the right temperature. You bake, it's the right baking thing. It's thrown us all kind of off.
Yeah, now if we can just get water pressure in the kitchen sink, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'll
So-
get right on that.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so you're gonna cook, how long do you have to cook that on the stove top?
So I'm just doing medium heat, and it won't take very long, just till the side of the pan is warm.
You're gonna have Cheryl touch it, right?
Yeah, because you want the sugar to dissolve
Inside the milk.
inside the milk, and
Okay.
then if, let's say you were doing a traditional creme brulee, which is vanilla, I would take the whole vanilla bean, scrape the seeds, throw it in there, and you're letting it seep, so you can get all that flavor
Okay.
into it. So
Okay.
that's what
And
we're
so
doing.
the flavor's in the coconut milk.
right.
Okay. So then we're also gonna make a cold noodle Asian salad.
what this
That's what all this other stuff is.
I want to just interject right here. I protested because the word salad is in the food thing, but it is really good, guys. You can
It is.
handle it.
And we're going to use flank steak again. But what I did with this marinade, I made more of an Asian-inspired marinade.
Okay.
So it has fresh ginger in it, it has soy sauce, it has mirin, rice wine vinegar. It has a little bit of everything because I just kind of opened the cupboards and said, and that's how I cook. Oh, let's take this, and combine it, and we're going to produce this.
So,
that's
caveat,
how I am.
you guys. So, if at home you don't have mirin, add a little bit of honey. If you don't have rice wine vinegar, add a little bit of red pepper. You can get
The
same
same flavors.
effect
Right.
exactly if you don't have 400 different.
Who's beeping?
Oh, for the creme brulee, I put the oven on 300 because we're going to actually cook the creme brulee in a water bath.
Okay.
And you cook it slowly because otherwise you get scrambled eggs.
Yeah, we have coconut scrambled
So
eggs.
I just put this in a nice little Ziploc bag. I've marinated it now for 2 hours. And I'm just gonna use a grill pan again on the stove like we did before. course, it's always better if you want to grill it. The flavor's always better. But inside, in a pinch, it's fast. You don't have to turn the grill on. You don't have to light the charcoal. You don't have to do
Cheryl,
all
what
those
if you,
steps.
okay, whatever meat, chicken, pork, whatever you use, what if you cut it already for your salad and marinate it and cook it? Does it make it less tender that way, or is it just best to keep it at?
Yeah, no, keep it like that way, because otherwise you're gonna, it's gonna
all
cook
the flavors stay together.
and it'll be like well done. Like I said, like.
Oh my gosh. Like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook, but don't like us in our sentences.
So I'll grill this 4 minutes on each side, stick it in the foil, let it sit and rest.
Okay.
And then we'll add it. You can either leave it to the side or we'll add it to our noodle salad, however you prefer. So what we did too ahead of time is we made the Asian noodles that Saviana found, which are a little bit different. So talk about that while I go put this on the grill.
So these happen to be gluten-free.
Where'd the back go?
Rice noodles.
The rice.
Do you want me to?
No, you don't want to do that.
They're gluten-free rice noodles, and of course these happen to be organic, just because that was right in front of me, and I could read the words really big. And there's no monosaccharide. Blah, blah, blah. There's no words that are this long that you can't pronounce in it.
The ingredients are rice.
Yeah.
What was it?
And they cook really quickly, and that's
4 minutes.
what I like about it too.
Organic brown rice flour, organic millet. What's millet?
It's a
Is it a grain?
grain.
Oh,
Yeah,
guessing.
It is a grain. And what was I going to say? And you guys
Noodle
interrupted me.
cooking, water,
Boil, 4
no
minutes.
MSG.
It's gone. It's
sounds
gone.
like-
It's
okay.
somewhere in the world.
Okay.
So if you have, back to the creme brulee, if you have a big glass container like this, measuring cup, this is your little savior, because what you're gonna do is, so it's messy, it's got stuff in it, you're gonna go ahead and just put your eggs back into this, and then once the cream is ready to go, we're gonna slowly temper the eggs. We're gonna put the cream slowly into the eggs, and then we'll go back in.
Do you beat your eggs first? Do you get them all mixed up in there?
before.
Better on a scramble.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay.
Ooh, I
so-
can smell your
I know.
steak. It
So the
smells
meat
good.
is in the pan, and we're gonna start making the sauce. So that's gonna be the slice and dice and chop.
As usual.
Actually, I think I'll help her. So let me turn this board around.
Now, what are you making? You're making the
So
sauce.
we're making the sauce that's gonna go for the noodles, and I'm using the Bounty that Rika had. So we're using these carrots. I'm gonna keep them uncooked. We're gonna use a zucchini. You can use any vegetable, anything that you want to do. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just whatever.
If you're
you
having
like.
Mel over, there's probably not
Yeah.
going to be a vegetable.
So I have green onions. I have some fresh mint just to give it some brightness. Zucchini, carrots, the pretty carrots. So we're gonna add some cabbage, and then I found these little microgreens at the store.
Oh yeah, they have those now
And they're the
there.
cutest little thing. They were in the cutest little package, and I threw the package away, and I'm sorry. But what happens is they looked really smashed down inside the plastic container. And if you open them up and put them on a plate, it's called bloom. They'll bloom and they'll puff up.
Kind of like my hair.
Well, kind of. And so I thought this would be kind of fun to add to our little noodle salad.
Microgreens.
And
I've
then
never
I
heard of
had
that.
some black sesames that I went to Rika's Kitchen at Salt and helped myself to last night. It's like, these will be a pretty
need
color,
that.
a pretty contrast. So that's why we have them. So Savannah, what I want you to do, and I don't know if you can see very good, because I have this
spectacles.
cool little gadget. And what they do is they actually julienne the vegetables.
Oh.
Okay, you
But
can
you have
use
to be
that.
really,
So
really
you
careful.
probably see these at every yard sale that you've ever been to in your whole entire life.
And you're like,
Yeah,
what is
what
that
do I do
for?
with that?
Isn't it bad?
What do you
It's
do?
not a skin
Back
schlopper.
scratcher,
Yeah.
foot.
It's not a dry brush rubber thingy.
Ah.
You probably could. But anyway, I was like, oh, these will be cute. But I'm gonna have you peel the carrot first, and then we'll use this
you have a
little
peeler for it?
Yeah. And then we'll
Okay.
use this little gadget on it, and I'll show you how cute it is. That's a bowl and a spoon. You don't need that. Did I tell you to touch that?
Okay, so my milk is, so the pan is
Is it
warm on
warm?
the side.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slowly incorporate this into the,
Let me get out of the
see
way.
if I can whisk left-handed. And we're just going
Why? So I can
slow.
get burned by the hot cream?
Well,
And the reason you're going slow is because obviously if you don't, you will cook the eggs. And then this way everything gets
So So you use three. How many eggs did you end up using? Three whole eggs.
Three whole eggs. 1 egg per 1 cup of liquid.
Okay.
So let's say it's just maybe 2 of you at home. You could just do a cup of liquid and 1 egg.
Could you put, if you didn't want to use separate ramekins, could you put them in one?
You could do it in one dish, but the deal is with the creme brulee is that a lot of times you see those creme brulee, like the ramekins, and they're deep, and that just does not work because you have to cook it for so long at such a low temperature that I didn't know anybody that has an hour and a half to cook creme brulee, so that otherwise it'll just get yucky, and you don't want that to happen.
So I don't know if you can see that Rika just used a regular little dish from all her dishware, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy.
No.
Just whatever's gonna work. No, I don't want you to. Did I say peel this? No, I said peel the carrots.
I don't think she said.
Ay. Okay.
That's gonna be pretty though,
So
guys.
I'm gonna use this little nifty gadget. I'm gonna try not to take any of my skin off, and then I'll show you what I mean by how it juliennes. Of course, I gotta figure out which is the right way. So.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and I just thought this would be perfect in a salad because it's not thick.
Oh
they're
yeah,
really
that
thin,
looks cute.
and you don't have to cook them. We're gonna do raw veggies.
Okay, so I have my pans, and I'm gonna do it.
I've got to flip.
I've got a sheet pan.
a cheap
pan.
A cheap pan.
And this pan actually works the best because it has it'll let you put the most in, and then because we're gonna put water in here, we want that to cook. And then I'm gonna take a strainer, and I'm going to strain the creme brulee as I pour it into the dishes.
Okay, so you don't get any.
So I don't get any eggs that have cooked, because always.
Can I get out of your way?
Yeah,
Sorry,
No, she's
Cheryl.
like, she needs a whole freaking countertop.
Well, I have a lot of stuff. And I'm just gonna pour it in there. And whatever you have in the house to use, I mean, I have 3 different kinds of dishes. It makes it more fun that way anyway.
Of course it does.
That way people can fight over. I want the red dish.
That's probably good. Or do you want more? Whatever we want, because this is going to be the vegetables that we're going to put with the noodles and our
So what's this gonna be?
That's going to go with the vegetables.
Okay.
With our noodles. It's our cold noodle salad, if you were paying attention.
I was, but I just thought
Are
maybe.
you guys done yet?
Evidently not.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spill this, and then I'm gonna add some water.
You add cold water or hot water
Hot
to
water.
the water bath?
Hot water. Excuse me. So my water's not hot, so I gotta get it hot. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven, 300 degrees. 40 minutes is where I like to start. And then when I bring it out, you want it to kind of just jiggle a little bit in the middle.
I would be that. I jiggle a little bit in the middle.
Let me see.
So it'll just have a little jiggle to it in the middle.
And that's all right.
That's great because once it goes into the refrigerator, it's going to firm up and do it. What you don't want is for it to be all bubbly around the edges, and you know,
that means what?
Because that means then it's overcooked, and that's not a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
I don't know if camera guy's watching me with my special carrots.
I didn't know we're using this pretty tool.
I know, but you see, it's taken her a lifetime for her pretty tool, and if you don't have
We
this
have 13
special,
minutes. We're good to go.
if you don't have this special julienne, I'm just trying to show you that this works just as fine. It's great.
Oh, so the carrots, even though they were that color on the outside,
Oh, she's a rocket scientist. You
I
didn't
thought
know
they
that?
were the same color. I'm devastated now. I thought colored carrots were the actual color on the inside.
This cut.
Okay.
You know,
You're not putting those in my salad.
I am.
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna throw all
you can
over
eat
it.
those to your side.
Well, it'll give it a little different
Yeah, texture. Good Lord, hair.
I'm not sharing my bowl. You can start your own bowl.
Okay, don't back up. Opening the
Don't
oven
back up.
Oh, I got carrots in my water. That's all right.
Put carrots in.
She didn't even notice.
Oh my goodness, it's so upsetting to me. This is much prettier. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, it's
This little gadget
gorgeous.
does.
Oh, I'm sure this will get us nationwide coverage on the cooking show.
I preheated the bottom oven and not the top oven.
Aren't you surprised? Luckily,
Okay, so what else do I have? I have.
onion.
I have green onion. Here, Rika, you need to pull the mint. That'll be your job. Pull the mint leaves. because we're adding that to our salad.
I don't think I can handle that.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Okay, so we can use any kind of meat to do this, or chicken, or
you can use chicken. You don't even have to put a meat in it. But I thought, oh, we still have flank steak. Let's use that up. So while you guys, and then I need you to do green onions, really finely chopped. I was gonna do bell peppers, but we know you're aversion to bell peppers, so I left them out just for you.
No bell peppers.
Where's my little? I need my blue bowl, please.
There you go, ma'am. Here's your blue bowl.
So now we're gonna make the sauce. And it's gonna be a little bit of everything, and I'll tell you what I have.
Am I cutting this, or am I just throwing this in the salad?
No, you need to julienne the mint. Mint just brings a fresh
and
flavor.
I'm just making a pile, right? I'm just gonna roll it.
Oh, I need to take my meat off. Hold on.
I'm just gonna roll it all up, and then I'm gonna slice it, dice it.
Oh my God, you're so fabulous.
I know. Don't cut your fingers.
Me?
Okay, I wrap the meat back into the foil so it can rest and continue to cook through.
Okay.
And then it'll be nice and juicy. And oh my gosh, the mint flavor. The mint is really, really nice.
Too bad we can make it heat. Oh, wait.
Mojitos?
It's not 5 o'clock yet.
No.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
As Pops would say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world. Okay, so I have some.
Okay.
I'll have you mix. We have soy sauce.
Do I get a mix? Wow.
We're just going to put it into this bowl. We have soy sauce.
Like a couple tablespoons?
A lot. I would say a good half a cup to a cup. Because remember, we're going to toss that with all these vegetables and all that noodle.
Oh.
So you don't want it to be dry.
God, no, never dry.
Beautiful green onions that Samiana's cutting.
Okay. I started with that.
I would say more.
More?
Yeah.
You don't think it'd be too salty?
No, because we're going to...
Wait, is this soy sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're going to drown it with this other stuff.
Okay.
Okay, that was the soy sauce there. Then we have some rice wine vinegar. I would say a couple of spoonfuls of the rice wine vinegar.
Are you getting this all down so that when you go to make it, you have it all worked out for you?
Or just throw it in until you like the taste.
That's
You're like,
we have a little bit of chili oil. We're going to do 1 spoonful of the chili
Did you pull
oil.
this all out of my cabinet?
No, not all of it. And I don't know if this has...
What's that? Oh, it's got a Cheryl stopper.
This is sesame oil.
Do you have the regular sesame oil?
No.
Since we put this chili oil in, we probably don't want to put the hot in.
No.
This is too chili. Too chili. You don't want that.
It's not even spicy.
Put a little sesame.
We would take a little spicy.
Exactly.
Catch up with you later.
Great.
Okay, so what about this sriracha?
And so, just so you know, when you have sriracha for a long time, it seasons itself and it gets very dark brown.
How old is that?
I don't know. It's lower.
More than a few years.
It's good though.
And then I just had some lemongrass.
We are going to change the name of our show from
That's
My
oyster
Sister
sauce.
Can't Cook to Cooking with Idiots, so I think it's more appropriate.
If you have oyster sauce in the refrigerator, I don't know about you, but we have everything in the refrigerator.
Pull it out. And this is just some lemongrass that was in a tube because it's hard to find fresh lemongrass up here.
And you can get that here.
And it's just another nice refreshing. Did I take? Yeah, I did. So we're gonna do.
Oh my gosh, not that much.
Does lemongrass have heat to it? I don't think it does.
It has a little bit of a pepper.
Pretty much, guys, we are not sure what this is going to taste like when it's all done, but play along with us.
It needs garlic. Do you have garlic?
Yeah, but my eyes are burning right now.
Oh my god! Did it poke in your
I
eye?
don't know why my eyes are burning. And then wait, what's this?
Mirin.
Mirin. What is mirin opposed to?
So mirin is a sweet cooking sweet. Mirin.
She read it off the label, and I could have done that.
That's why I said if you don't have it, you can add honey.
So right.
How does it do? Okay.
This is
vinegar.
Vinegar, and it's vinegary.
Oh my lord.
Mirin is actually kind of like an alcohol thing. So, but it cooks out. So
Kind of like an alcohol.
well, what
does that mean?
It's a sweet alcohol.
Have you tasted it here? Just taste it. Taste sweet.
But it's great.
I guess I can't taste it with this fork.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
What did you do? Oh, that's beautiful.
But it doesn't. You don't have to be 21 to buy it. It's not like you're drinking a cocktail or.
Is this moonshine?
Oh, you come home and the kids are.
Oh, it is sweet. It does have a fermented type of flavor, but it's nice.
In a good way, fermented.
And mirin is actually, it's probably the most expensive thing here on
because we have.
No, I mean even the small,
a lifetime
supply
supply
are expensive.
How do you want this ginger in here? Do you want it?
You know what? No, because I put the ginger in the steak because sometimes the ginger can have too much of a bitter taste. Don't you think if we use the fresh? Okay. Taste it. What's the concoction taste like? What does it need?
Sweet and salty, spicy.
It's salty.
Okay. What if you add more of this? Add more mirin. That'll tone it down. Don't put that spoon back in there.
I put 2 tablespoons.
It's okay. It's gonna go on. It's gonna go on the noodles and the.
Glub, glub, glub.
It's gonna take 4 at least.
Okay, there we go.
Take out the salt. Trust me.
This is why we don't use recipes, because it's so much more fun to just make stuff up as you go along.
And wow your guests.
Yes.
Except make sure you wow your guests with this little gadget and not the peeler.
Okay, so now we're gonna.
Wait, let's see.
It's okay to put your finger in.
Yeah, it's good.
Boom. It really brought the sesame out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not hot. We didn't have to put any red pepper flakes in, like Savannah always says. Red pepper flakes, red pepper flakes.
3 food groups, people. Red pepper flakes, garlic, bacon. You can do anything with it.
So we're going to take our noodles.
I'm going to taste these, though, before you.
Use your mallet. It tastes any different than a smack ramen noodle?
Yeah, they taste like spaghetti.
Oh.
It tastes like a pasta noodle.
Oh, right on.
When you make those, how do you eat those?
How do you do it?
I usually cut meat up, put meat in there, and
a little hot dog,
some water.
Do you make it like a soup? Kind of?
And a sausage.
So like the same thing with this.
Oh, okay.
We could turn into a soup.
Like a, okay.
We could. We could add broth to it. Okay, so I'm going to add the cold noodles to the salad. Rika, you put our beautiful dressing in there. And I think the best way, my hands are clean. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I won't use all of it.
And we'll try. I'm just gonna mix it.
Oh, you're gonna use your hands?
Well, those are the best tools you have. Because otherwise you break, you'll break the pasta up.
You're right.
Take that pasta, part a little more.
Okay. And then we're putting, what are we doing?
We can either just leave this like it is, or I could put the meat on the side. I could slice the meat
Yeah,
again.
because we have vegetarian, and then we have Mal, who, if he sees that,
Mel's not eating either way.
he'll run out of the door.
Yeah. There's green stuff in here, Mel.
And the boys can just put that
might
meat
So
down.
Savannah, will you put that plate back down, and then I'll just put this back
And then
on
we'll
that
slice
plate.
the meat.
Yeah. My God, you guys are gonna love this.
Oh, it's gonna taste good.
Here's another plate.
And we use
Yeah, but put that on there.
Wait.
Put all that on there.
Oh my goodness, you guys are making me crazy.
Well, could you dribble all over the
Well, you need to
end?
clean the plate up.
Well, maybe there'll be some left for after Rika's
Maybe
special
not eat
taste.
over the plate of
I'm
food that everybody else is gonna have.
Taste it.
Okay, put that up there.
You're not a monster.
Oh wait, I forgot the sesame seeds.
Oh my lord.
Those hands are clean. Mine.
Oh, that's good.
Put the sprinkle the
It's
sesame.
hot.
Sprinkle the sesame seeds over. That more than that. You
Do
can.
not put chili oil and.
Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. Oh, look at Savannah dressing that plate. Okay, Rika, bring the meat over.
Oh my gosh.
Let's give the meat a cut.
The meat needs a cut.
And that plate is clean there.
Here,
Can we
use your
fix
hand.
that? Oh, sure. Put the hot water on so I can burn myself.
Look, I have water pressure.
On this sink.
Okay.
Because that's important.
Let me use your apron.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Use my apron?
No, to what? Dry your hands.
Take it off the floor.
We have the flank steak again, so you go across the grain. We have our beautiful little salad.
Okay, so you can see the grain runs like this.
Oh, and make sure you make the sounds, because you won't be able to cut it without the
Yeah, I
sound.
didn't like how you cut the last time. It wasn't thin enough. So, what else did you do on your flan?
Wrap it up, Buttercup.
Oh,
for
it's
the
not
time.
flan! Okay, so the creme brulee is in the oven. It's cooking. It won't be done before the show is over, but I mean,
By the magic of television, do not cut your hand off.
made this morning, and I just toasted coconut. You can
That's
can
good.
toast coconut either in the oven, or I like to actually do it on top of the stove. I put Just a non.
You just throw it on the stove?
Yeah. Actually, mine I can.
I know.
Don't be jealous.
I know.
Non-stick Teflon pan, but I put it on low. It takes a while. It takes longer than it should, but I'm a kind of I start something and then I move on to 25 other things.
Yeah.
And if it's on low, it won't burn. So I really like that part about it. So 40 minutes. Open up the oven, look at if it's jiggling a little bit, then take it out, dump your water. If it's jiggling a lot, do 5 more minutes. But it's so yummy and it's really easy. People think that creme brulee is really difficult, and it's not. It's very simple, and everybody can do it.
So it's pretty.
That doesn't really look pretty.
Well, it's gonna be.
So is this what you're putting a salad?
No, we're just gonna put this on the side,
Oh,
and then
okay.
if people want to.
We have people coming over?
People who need people, you take a little bit of salad, you can take a little bit of meat, put it on the side. And then again, I'm not done. You could turn it into a soup.
Or you could just... I don't like to eat cold food and hot food. That doesn't work for me. But you can warm that.
You can warm it up.
Warm it up, and then just you have this great little deal. A little spicy.
Apparently, it's going to be a lot
Spicy's
spicy.
good. It opens your pores and cleanses. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
That's
anyway,
it.
let's wrap it up, people. Oops, I don't know what that was. Flying.
Hey, thanks for spending some time with us. Sorry for the amount of torture that you have to go through to find out about food. We are the Girardi Sisters from El Rancho. My sister can't cook. Catering. Watch us on Facebook. Salt, Enzo's, The Parade.
everything.
Wherever you can, look
The
for
grocery
us.
store.
Right.
Yeah.
Post office. No.
Yeah, we might not have our hair and makeup done. Well.
And I'm not hurt.
Hey, thanks for joining with us. Have a great day. Bye-bye.